Welcome to Rise Within Kids. Parenting is a journey filled with immense love, but let's be honest, it also comes with its fair share of frustrations. We've all been there: the spilled juice, the ignored instructions, the back-talking. In those moments, it's easy to feel our emotions bubble over, leading to a raised voice or even a full-blown yell. It's important to remember that you're not alone in this struggle. Yelling is a common reaction when we feel overwhelmed or unheard. But as parents, we strive to provide our children with the best possible upbringing, and that includes creating a safe and nurturing emotional environment. This essay explores the impact of yelling on children and offers practical, evidence-based alternatives to discipline and communication that strengthen your bond and foster emotional intelligence in your child. Remember, we're all on this journey together, learning and growing along the way. Let's explore how we can respond to challenging situations with more patience and understanding, replacing yelling with strategies that promote cooperation and emotional well-being for both you and your child. When we yell, we might think we're getting our point across. But what message are we truly sending? From a child's perspective, yelling can feel like a threat, triggering a fear response in their developing brain. This fear activates the fight, flight, or freeze response, hindering their ability to process information and learn from the situation. Dr. Daniel Siegel, a renowned expert in interpersonal neurobiology, explains that repeated exposure to yelling can actually alter a child's brain structure, particularly the areas responsible for emotional regulation and stress management. This can lead to increased anxiety, difficulty managing impulses, and challenges in forming healthy relationships later in life. Instead of fostering cooperation and understanding, yelling creates a disconnect, leaving children feeling unheard, misunderstood, and less secure in their relationship with us. To better understand why we yell, it's helpful to identify the triggers that often lead to these outbursts. Are we feeling stressed, tired, or overwhelmed? Are our expectations of our children realistic for their age and developmental stage? Sometimes, our own unresolved emotional baggage from childhood can surface in our parenting. We might be unconsciously reacting to our children in the same way our own parents reacted to us. Recognizing these patterns is the first step towards breaking the cycle and responding to our children with more empathy and understanding. Take a moment to reflect on the situations that typically trigger yelling in your household. What are you feeling in those moments? What are your children communicating through their behavior? By understanding the root cause of our reactions, we can begin to develop healthier coping mechanisms and respond to our children in a calmer, more constructive manner. Section 4. Finding your calm, practical alternatives to yelling. So, if yelling is not the answer, what can we do instead? The good news is that there are many effective and compassionate alternatives to discipline and communication that foster cooperation and mutual respect. One powerful technique is to simply lower your voice and speak calmly, even when you feel frustrated. This might seem counterintuitive, but it actually commands more attention and respect from children. When we model calmness, we teach our children how to regulate their own emotions in challenging situations. Another effective strategy is to use I statements instead of you statements. For example, instead of saying "you're always making a mess," try saying "I feel frustrated when the toys aren't put away." This subtle shift in language helps children understand the impact of their actions without feeling attacked or blamed. Remember, discipline is about teaching, not punishing. When we approach challenging situations with empathy and a willingness to understand our child's perspective, we create an environment where true learning and growth can occur. Section 5. Connection, not perfection. Building a stronger bond with your child. Parenting is not about striving for perfection. It's about building a strong and loving connection with our children. When children feel seen, heard, and understood, they are more likely to cooperate and follow our guidance. One of the most powerful ways to strengthen our bond with our children is through quality time and positive attention. This means putting away our phones, turning off the TV, and truly engaging with our children in activities they enjoy. Whether it's reading a book together, building a fort, or simply having a heartfelt conversation, these moments of connection create lasting memories and strengthen the emotional bond between parent and child. Remember, our children learn more from our actions than our words. By modeling respect, empathy, and emotional regulation, we provide them with the tools they need to navigate the world with confidence and compassion. Section 6. Raising emotionally intelligent children, a lifelong gift. As parents, we have a profound opportunity to shape our children's emotional intelligence, a key predictor of future success and well-being. By teaching our children how to identify, understand, and manage their emotions, we equip them with invaluable life skills that will serve them in all areas of their lives. When we respond to our children's emotions with empathy and validation, we create a safe space for them to express themselves without fear of judgment. We teach them that all emotions are okay, and that there are healthy ways to cope with challenging feelings. Remember, emotional intelligence is not about suppressing emotions. It's about developing the skills to navigate them effectively. By fostering emotional intelligence in our children, we empower them to build strong relationships, make responsible choices, and live fulfilling lives. Section 7. Join the conversation. Share your journey and learn more. Parenting is a journey, not a destination. There will be ups and downs, moments of joy and moments of frustration. The key is to approach this journey with an open heart, a willingness to learn, and a commitment to creating a loving and supportive environment for our children to thrive. We encourage you to share your own experiences and insights in the comments below. What are some of the challenges you face as a parent? What strategies have you found helpful in managing your own emotions and responding to your children with patience and understanding? For more parenting tips and support, be sure to subscribe to our newsletter and follow us on social media. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Together, we can create a more peaceful and loving world, one child at a time.